So I've been having trouble starting this lawnmower. Just can't get it to go. Not a carb or a starting fluid or anything. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna replace the carb because I'm 90% sure that's the problem. I took the air filter off and was messing with it. No gas was getting anywhere. So assuming the ball got stuck in there, and I wasn't able to take this one apart. So for 20 bucks, you can get a whole new kit, new air filter, new spark plug, new carb, and all gaskets, primer bulb, and new springs. Air filter's new, not the cover. The cover's old. I mean, everything else is new. The springs are new, so I'm literally just gonna throw a new carb on and save these other parts. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta take off the air filter. Then we have 5 Phillips head screws, and then we can pop the new one on, and we can try it. So first thing we're gonna do is take this off. This bolt goes all the way down through your carburetor and screws in there. You see a new air filter, don't need to replace that. So here, I guess I will replace the spring since I got new ones. You got your spring and then you got your air governor attached to it. So I'm just gonna use a new spring because I got one. We'll pull this off, twist it up. And then since this one's trash, I don't care about breaking it. But when you pull this air governor out, it does like to snap that piece. So just beware if you're gonna try to reuse them. So hard part, I can just break this one. But since this goes down into the tank and you need this line, it is hard to take this off. Might actually have to take this tank off. Yeah, so we have to take the tank off. So we have to take the tank, we have to take this off. Oil dipstick tube. And then once we take this cover off, then we can take, there's a bolt off that connects the gas tank to the frame. And then we can take everything off. So these are 10 millimeters usually. Now that got that off. Put all these back on. Have that other one. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so now we still got that one bolt right here. Pretty sure that's a 12 or 14. Let me grab my set. Do 13. But it just angled. Okay. Oops. Let me get this. Okay, so let me pop that off. This is a little. You can do is you can just pull this out, pull that sideways till it pops out. Okay, put that down flat. Twist this out. There we go. Grab your new carb. Hardest part of these is lining up the gaskets. There's 2 gaskets. Line them both up, then put them on. I got a new one of these. Maybe let's use that one. Might have that ring. Okay. Make sure you get your gaskets in here. Don't use the old one. So I'm gonna take. Oh, should take those off first. You want to take all these out. So you gotta unscrew them more. Okay, so we got these all set. Now, you want to do is, you see well, there. You want to do, you see this is the governor, internal governor. This might actually be air, sorry. Just twist it, throw it in. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me it's the wrong size. Yeah, sometimes they send you the wrong size one. So I'm gonna take a drill bit and widen that real quick, that little hole, so that this can fit through it. I'll try one more time just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, so just gotta widen that and it'll be good. Okay, I drilled a 7/64 hole each side of that, and it is now big enough. So you just flop that on, Flop that on. Well, first thing we gotta do. This little piece has a little shim right there. It's not shim, but same thing. So let me put this on. Put this through. Put that through. Put this through there. Come on. Okay. Got that. We're gonna. Okay. The tricky part. Be nice to have 3 hands while doing this, but we got 2. Put that through. That. Take this. Okay, so I got that held on. Put that. Well, first thing we want to do is tighten down all of these. All right. Then you get this back on. And you pull this back on, line it up where it's supposed to go. Okay. Always start these by hand. Don't over tighten them. It's over torqued, but whatever. Like I said, I'm keeping the, this is a new air filter, so I'm keeping that. I do need to add a new spring. So do that. And we'll add a new gasket here. Depending on what style yours is, I have anywhere from 1 to 3 springs. Here, a tiny one, big one, and a medium-sized one. You can probably, we're gonna mess around with it most likely, but we're gonna use this big one. These small ones won't do anything. So this end, the longer end, goes on the black hole. There's a small tiny hole adjacent to that bigger hole that we drilled out. So just put this stuff through there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find the medium or where we want it at, and we'll cut this spring off and tie it around. As you can tell, it's too long as it is. So we'll probably try that. Now that air filter goes back on, make sure it sits on there. But since we're gonna be doing this spring, I'm not gonna tighten this down yet. We're gonna go out there, start this up, get her going, and hopefully she runs. All right, let's try this new carb. Prime a few times, pull this back. Okay, there's actually gas primed in it now. When that's pulled too tightly. too tight. Probably right there. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna cut that spring right there. I cut extra so you can pull it to that tightness and then wrap it around. All right, let's try this now. We'll just throw this on. Give her 3 pumps. And a little too tight. Whoops. So, tune that down. We're gonna give it running once good. Okay, so we got her all right settings. Yeah, it's quick and easy. Just a carb, swap out the carb. Now she's runs as good as new. So now all I gotta do is clean her up a little bit and list her.